Biocon is in collaborating with US-based Advaxis to develop and commercialize cancer immunotherapy drug ADX-HPV. Advaxis will be entitled to a six-figure milestone if sales of the drug exceed certain specified thresholds.
Biocon is also on our radar, of course, because of their earnings, and after their third quarter earnings have really beaten street estimates. Profits have surged 14%. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, the CMD of Biocon, joining us now to discuss the quarter that has gone by for them. Ma'am, always good talking to you on Bloomberg TV India. You know, for the quarter that has just gone by, run us through the breakup as far as the biopharma and research services business are concerned. They have been driving your growth, haven't they?
Yes, I think we have had a very good year thus far. This quarter we have delivered 105 crores of PAT, but I must emphasize here that we have had a much lower R&D spend this quarter, which has of course allowed us to deliver better PAT numbers. Having said that, we've also seen at a 9-month level higher tax levels by almost 20 crores. We've seen higher depreciation and amortization, and I must also mention here that some of the Malaysia carrying costs are also being reflected in this quarter's numbers. So if you put all that into context, then I think we've had a very, very strong Q3 and the first 9 months as well. I think there are questions being asked about why our biopharma sales have dipped compared to Q2, and I think the main explanation there is that Q2 was helped with some large global tenders that we won last quarter, and this obviously has not repeated this quarter. The lower R&D spends is certainly not indicative of the same trends to occur going forward. We in fact expect R&D spends to increase, but the reduced R&D spending is attributable to a number of factors, the main one being the moratorium on clinical trials in India, which has seen us either defer or take some of these trials overseas, which of course then takes time for those numbers to kick in. Apart from that, certain new site initiations normally don't take place during this particular time of the year, so we do expect this to now kick in going forward. So overall, I think we've had a very good set of numbers. Our research services business continues to stride ahead. We've again seen an excellent 35% year-on-year growth. And we are certainly seeing this as a very, very important growth driver of our group business.
And now an important driver in your business has been research services this year. Could you tell us as to how operations are expected to pan out looking forward, and if there are any updates on the IPO for Syngene as well?
So I think Syngene, as I mentioned, continues to drive very robust growth, and I think the differentiated and integrated offerings that Syngene and Clinigene between them can provide to its customers has actually seen their customer base increase. It's seen the volume of business increase, and I think clearly we are, looking at, we have been looking at listing Syngene for a while yet, and we continue to be focused on the timing of this IPO, and obviously we will certainly aggressively pursue it once the general elections are over. We do not want to list Syngene at a time of uncertainty, and we would like to see how the market conditions are post the general election. So we are still looking at a listing in the next fiscal.
All right, can you elaborate more as far as Biocon's collaboration with Advaxis is concerned? That is something that we've been tracking. What will this tie-up really, what is this tie-up for? And also in the scope of, how you can really expand these operations. Can you run us through that?
Well, as you know, Biocon is continuously looking at how to expand its research pipeline, especially its novel platforms. And we've had two such opportunities in recent times. The first was with Quark Pharmaceuticals for a very important new technology platform based on what we refer to as siRNA or short interfering RNA, which is really a very hotly pursued area right now for drug development. And this is a new technology platform which we are very capable of developing, and we already have a product that we're looking at for open angle glaucoma as the first drug to be developed using this platform. The second that you just referred to, Advaxis, is a very, very interesting opportunity for us. It's a novel HPV vaccine, an ideal kind of product for India. Advaxis has conducted phase 2 clinical trials for this particular vaccine with very, very impressive data, and that's what has basically got us into partnership with Advaxis to see how we can actually deliver this vaccine in a very affordable way to the Indian cancer patients. It's being targeted for cervical cancer.
Now, can you also provide us with any updates on the ongoing development of oral insulin?
So oral insulin is a program that is into development, and with BMS being our partner who have an option agreement with us on this particular asset. We have seen a lot of delays in developing this product, largely again on account of the Indian clinical trial environment, which has had to then see us shift this program to the US, but I'm pleased to say that the US trials have just commenced, so we remain focused on taking this product to the market.
All right, ma'am, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for joining in and getting us that perspective as far as how the quarter's gone by and what the outlook looks like going forward from there. Right, so that's the management at Biocon and giving us an update. Stock's been trading a little bit lower as far as trade is concerned today, 4.2% down.
Let's slip into a short break.